Womenspace, a local nonprofit that helps domestic violence victims, cut a core service this month. Financial woes forced it to close its walk-in advocacy program this year. KEZI 9 News reporter Nana Nguyen is live in the studio to explain. Nah?
Brandy, staff members say domestic violence is a serious matter, but budget woes are making it more difficult to fight that here in Lane County. It's estimated that about $17 million are needed to run just core programs for domestic violence service providers in the state of Oregon, and they all get less than half that. Domestic violence is a real issue, evidenced by this wall inside Womenspace.
For Domestic Violence Awareness Month 2012, we decided to compile the information about the homicides in Oregon that were related to intimate partner violence.
20 incidents, 28 victims, women, children, and men.
That it's something that affects all of us, and one way or another, it's going to come and touch every one of us.
About 20% of people in Lane County will experience some form of domestic violence in their lifetime. Womenspace has been working to lower those numbers for more than 30 years. But the battle just got even tougher.
Well, over the last several years, we've seen a slow erosion in funding for Womenspace. And so what we've seen is a reduction in, the funding received from county, federal, and state agencies.
This year for Womenspace, that meant having to close its walk-in advocacy service. People looking for help will now have to call the group's 24-hour crisis line. Even though the program is closed, staff says there's still hope.
We're always looking for volunteers, and we really do feel that one of the ways that we're going to be able to reestablish this service is through our volunteer program.
Staff members say while money definitely helps, the donations of time are invaluable when it comes to combating this problem. The organization is also working on a year-long campaign of awareness, attempting to gather 70,000 pledges against domestic violence. You can find out more about volunteer opportunities as well as print or sign an online version of the pledge on our website at KEZI.com under News Links. Live in the studio, Nana Nguyen, KEZI 9 News.